All right. All righty. How's it going? All righty. How's it going? Right. Turn the volume down. All right. Iguana skins. Hey, Paul, what's up? I can lurk and listen. Hey, no problem with that. All right. I'm afraid I'm going to have to glue this. What's up, Marco, LCat, Paul Mills? How y'all doing? So these are real iguana skins. So I tried to put in when I was doing my live on YouTube, I was setting it up and I was trying to title the live video wallets with lizard skin, and YouTube rejected that and said that it could not go live with that. So I was like, whatever. But because how stretchy this is, I think I'm going to have to glue a backing onto this. So that may. Hey, Brown Sugar, what's up? All right. So this is actual 100% iguana skin. My wife's been wanting me to make her a wallet out of this for quite a while now. I figure what better way than do it for her birthday, since she's all laid up and in the bed in there. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm dead. Oh, crap. Here's one of my laptops. All right. I'm definitely going to have to double this up. So, yeah. It's just the leather is so soft and stretchy that I've got to do it like that. So that's what we will do. We will glue it to this, and then we'll just have to dye this color, this side. So Can I turn my brightness up? There we go. Turn my brightness up on the laptop. All right. Yeah. That's what we're going to have to do. Just like that. Glue that down. All right. Got my new bottle of new container of glue. Should have a little bit left in this one though. Oh crap, come here. Come here. Alrighty. So how's everybody doing today? Hope y'all having a great day. Hope you had a good weekend. Alright. Yep, it's trash. Yeah, just got a little bit more in it. There we go. Alright. So, close that bottle up. What glue are you using? I am using Weldwood contact cement. I've used multiple different types of glue, and the Weldwood actually works the best out of everything I've used. I've even used glue that an actual professional leather maker designed, and in my opinion, it didn't hold up as good as Weldwood. But I use, the fumes. And if you don't mind the fumes, I don't know. I like this. I've used Bargs. I've used several other brands, and I just always go right back to the Weldwood. I think the Weldwood works better, honestly. I'm trying to pay attention to the comments. I've never worked with actual real iguana skin before, but we found these at Tandy Leather one day when we were up there getting some supplies. They had them on sale. They had them in all different colors. Oh crap, I just got it on the other side. Hopefully I can get that off. But yeah, I think I can get that off. But I was surprised at how stretchy. Where's that piece I cut off already? Like, I couldn't believe how stretchy It was like it stretches crazy, and you can actually see where they skinned it and everything. But this, it's 100% iguana skin. It's called Lizard. My wife says calls it Lizard. It's her Lizard wallet. All right, here we go. But it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to do it like this to give it strength for the body. Okay, so there we go. Go. All right. Put all this down in the trash. Okay. So, and this side will get dyed purple to match the inside of the wallet. So I'll take my little pattern. Now my wife carries a wallet just like this that I made her, but it's turquoise and purple. And she's carried it for I don't know how long, a couple of years. But I don't know, she's been wanting the lizard wallet, so figure why not, right? Happy wife, happy life. And with it being her birthday and everything, I might as well go ahead and get it knocked out. All right. So, where's my ruler? Okay. And then, of course, I'll dye it later. I'll dye the inside. So that's basically going to be the outer shell. So it'll fold over like this. If I can line it up correctly. So it'll fold over. And then this little flat piece right here will fold over and it'll have a snap. So all right, so now we're going to go. Give her whatever she wants. Exactly. Tell her happy birthday from us. I will. She had to go lay back down in the bed, and she was sick. I'd helped her get to the recliner earlier, but she was hurting too bad, so she had to go lay back down. All right. It'll go like that. Have a little snap on it. And then there'll be a little spot up here where a wristlet connects to it. I'll sew that in, which actually that needs to be. Hey, Bonnie, what you doing? Well, okay then. Just walk across the table, why don't you? So, don't think I can get another one out of this. Nope. Yeah. So, I'm doing 2 of these because I'm doing one for my sister also. So now that we got that done, we can go ahead, take this one, and mark this one. It's a lot easier when you have more than one project to do. It's easier to go ahead and do multiples at the same time. So we're gonna go. All right. This material feels kind of weird. It's not real scaly feeling, but you can definitely tell, like, it feels a little bit different than snake skin. I don't know if any of y'all have ever actually felt real snake skin. It feels a little bit different than snake skin. Illuminati Ninja. What's up, Blue? All right. See if I have enough glue left in here. I should. Okay. All right. Yes, I know I had said something about the other day when I was doing a live, when I did my giveaway. And I want to start doing a monthly giveaway. Oh, crap. That don't need to fold over on itself. I want to start doing a monthly giveaway, like once a month. it'll be like, it could be a custom wallet. It could be just a couple little things, but, just something. But I was talking with the wife the other day, and she thought that was a pretty cool idea. So I think we're going to start working towards doing that. So stay tuned to the channel for more information. I'll keep y'all posted as I get more ideas on how to do it. Aggravated at work? Oh, I hear you, buddy. I'm sorry. Hope work gets better for you, Blue. Okay. Okay. I think that finishes that jar. Throw that in the trash can. Put that brush down in there. All right. Get all that glue residue off the mat. Also need a new mat. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Ah. No, dang it. There we go. I think that's good. Ah. There we go. Okay. Go. There we go. All right. Now my fingers are sticky. Okay. All right. Let's see. Don't know if this will show up. Nope. So I definitely got to do it on this side. Okay. All righty. All right. So let's take this and trim this up now. Hey, Robo Stevo. Dump it with Gorilla Fist. Sorry, y'all. I suck at trying to keep up with the comments. I'm sorry. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Gotta be careful not to screw this up. All right. All right. See how that looks. All right. So that'll fold like that. That'll be the snap that comes over. All right. I think those two shells look pretty good. All right. Oops. Let me straighten that out. There we go. Yeah. So once it's made and everything, I will bevel the edges, round the corners off and everything. So. Let me adjust that a little bit. Okay. Perfect. All right. So those two are done. So now is what I do is so the inside pocket, each side will have a solid piece on the inside, and then it'll go like this with the T pockets, and then you'll just do another one that goes behind there, and it just stacks it up for like T slots. Gareth, you're on. I can almost feel my feet again. So this piece on both of these will be made out of gator. The rest of them will be done out of goat leather. So, by the way, this is goat that I'm lining it with. It's really thin, durable. I use that for a lot of my my leather stuff I do. So I need 4 of these. I need 2 this direction and 2 this direction. But because how stretchy it is, it's got to be backed with it's got to be backed on goat, I think. Well, I don't know. The interior pocket may not need it. I don't know. I'll have to see after I cut this. There's a good chance I still may have to do the interiors doubled also, just for the simple fact of how how strenuous it is. I don't like how I did that, so I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna draw it right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to. See, even marking it with the pen, it's stretching. So I'm definitely gonna have to double up the pockets also. Yeah, I sure am. Will. Like I said, this is my first time ever messing with lizard skin. Notice only one goat was harmed in the making of this video. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say yes or no to that. Ain't no telling how many goats were harmed. Oh, sorry, PETA. Yeah, no goats were harmed. Harmless goats. Yeah. There's actually a couple of families that live down the road from us. They raise goats and sheep. And every now and then you'll drive by and they'll be like, you'll notice there's hardly any out in their yard. Well, we found out from one of their neighbors that we know that they eat their goats on a regular basis. Okay. You did the human thing and use the whole animal. Yeah, yeah. No animal goes to waste here. So I'll have to show y'all here in a few minutes what I've been working on. The other stuff I did some laser engraving stuff for JB. Working on some stuff for Zach. I did some stuff for Rob. Just things that I'm doing for people. Yeah, this skin is extremely stretchy. Now I've used designer skins before, and they had like an elastic to them, an elastic feel to them, but it was good enough they were thick enough to where I didn't have to use backing on them. I was able to just use them straight as the interior pockets and stuff on projects. But I feel like if I don't back these, I feel like it's just gonna rip. I don't know. I live in Texas, so I constantly hear goats in the neighborhood for a few months. Then all of a sudden, silence until the next back. Tamales. All right. Okay. Now I need to do that again. I haven't had a really good homemade tamale in ages. All right. So now we're going to take the other one, piece of one. We're going to do this again. So we're going to go, da, da, da. I can pull this barcode label off. Oops, if it'll come off. I don't know if I can get this off without ripping it. Yep, that's just going to be a permanent fixture. Oh well. Okay. All right. So we're going to cut this. Uh, all right. Then we're going to huh? Isn't hippo skin like 2 feet thick? I have no idea. I think we should get you a hippo skin or dry skin to keep you. Oh man, I have no idea. You can have a bulletproof handbag. Make some bulletproof wraps for your forearm and block bullets like Wonder Woman. I don't know. I've never heard of hippo skin. Like I guess I just never thought about how thick hippo skin is or anything. I mean, if you're gonna go that far out and get hippo skin, you might as well get rhinoceros skin. Can you imagine having something made out of rhinoceros and then like use the horn for part of it? That might actually be kind of cool. Call it your rhino bag. Put some glow in the dark thread on it, and then you can actually say, "Hey, I got this from Glow Rhino." Hippo skin is genuinely about 2 inches thick, though the outer layer is thin and sensitive, while the much thicker underlying layer provides protection against predators, the sun, and fighting. Rhinos are going extinct or something. Oh, wow. See, I didn't know that. I know, they used to hunt them for their horns. But it seems like I was a kid back then when people used to do that. Used to poach them and stuff. You would always see stuff on what was it, the public television, I forgot the channel, but, growing up on Saturday mornings, you would watch the little nature shows that had that, it was always on the public broadcasting channel. With the other hippos, the substantial skin layer helps protect the hippo and constitutes about 18% of its total body. Yeah, PBS Wild Kingdom. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Wow. 18% of its total body weight is from its skin. Dang. That's crazy. What was that guy's name that used to host the PBS Wild Kingdom? Um, Dang, I can't remember. Like I can hear his voice in my head. Okay. Good luck getting a rhino. You'll be shot before you even get close. They have their own guards now, and I have been asked if I would like to join. Oh yeah, because you're over in South Africa, so you actually see them a lot, don't you, Gareth? Man, Garrett's gonna be a rhino guard. I pity the fool that messed with my rhino. Oh shit. I need to make sure of something real quick. Where's my wallet? Uh-oh. Where'd my wallet go? Nope. Nope. Oh, dang it. There's my wallet right there. Okay. Check my ID real quick. Oh, yeah. We have plenty of space on the sides. All right, perfect. All right, there's those two. Then we'll take these, we'll flip this around. Got one. Two. All right. All right. So there's the pockets, the top pocket on the inside. So now I've got to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 this direction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on this direction. All right, I need to get some sleep. All right, appreciate you joining, Gareth. You have a good one, buddy. Hey, Ron Crow, how you doing, buddy? Okay. So we're gonna go. Okay. All right. Those are for the inside pockets. There's a back piece that goes right here. It allows you to slide stuff behind it. And then all these pockets attached to the front of that. So those are done. So now I need to do T-slots, T-pockets. Okay. All right, there's that. All right, so I got one of those. So now that's trash. All right, I should have enough of this left to do. So I got one. So I need 3 more in this direction. All right, so that's 1. 2. Dang it. Line that back up. Yeah, there we go. All right. So that's 4 that direction. And then I go over here and I flip this. And we'll go. One. 2. Yeah, it's gonna be right there. Three. And can I fit a 4th one down here? I believe I can. All right. All right. So that should be everything I've got to dye. It should be all the pieces for the wallet. All right. I should not have cut that because I will need I'll need 2 pieces that are about this wide, about that long, that you use to fold over to hold the clasps. But I might be able to get those out from right about here. I just draw them. There's one there, and I should be able to get another one from right here. So those pieces will fold over and glue together, and then it'll get stitched into the outer line. When I stitch the pockets in, those will get stitched in the top and folded over and stitched in, so that when you hook your wristlet to it. So, which I've got to find that. So that, and this all got to get dyed. So I'm going to move that, move the glue over here. All right. Let's see here. All these scrap pieces. Well, I mean, there's scrap pieces I can use too. Now, the only thing that I ran out of leather for is when I make the actual wristlet, the strap that's about this. It's about that long, and you fold it over. We double layer it so it's thick, but it's about that long, and that's the wristlet. Which if that's the only part I can't do today, that's fine. I can pick up some more leather and do that later. This is the part that takes the longest, though. So, move one laptop over here, and I need to get out my daubers. Oh yeah, I finally bought one. I got my whole entire collection over here. We've got almost the entire set of O clips and O clip, the pros and the ultras. There's just a couple that I got left to get, which as soon as the sale, they just had it, as soon as it goes live, I've got several things in my cart to order, because I'm addicted to Olights. So leave that there. All right. We need to put a piece of paper down. All right. Now I need dye. I need purple. Nope. Mahogany. Nope. Oh my goodness, the cats have gotten up here and knocked all this stuff down. I got a brand new bottle of burgundy, of purple. Ah, there it is, right there. Alrighty. Now, take this, throw this away, move that to over there. And a friend of mine, her son 3D printed me these die holders, which they are awesome. All right. So, here we go. Happy birthday. It's going to be a lovely wallet. Oh, look, she's watching. I thought she was asleep. So, babe, since you're watching, so the lizard skin is so thin and stretchy, I had to back the entire, everything that's lizard, I had to back with the goat. So I had to put a backing on it. So it was just way too stretchy. Excuse me. Jesus. Sorry, guys. Wow. Sound like the old dog we have. We have a 14, 15-year-old dog. It was my wife's grandpa's. And when he passed away, we inherited her. And she walks around hacking and coughing all the time. We've taken her to the vet, and the vet says she's fine. So all right. There we go. All right, that's done. Now, listen. This one doesn't really have to get dyed because you won't see this pocket in the wallet. The only part of this pocket you'll ever see is the back side, which is that side. But I still, I don't know, still like to dye it anyway, just in case. People sit there and open it up and look through and go, "Hey, this wasn't dyed," But you don't have to put a real um, even coat on it because like I said, you'll never see that part of the pocket. All right, here we go. And I think this matches. Mom made me a wristlet. I wonder if you can incorporate it instead of a leather wristlet. I meant to ask you the other day. Oh, maybe I might be able to do that, babe. Yeah. So my wife's mom, she does jewelry, and she makes all kinds of jewelry in her spare time. She she has like little tools that you bend the metal and everything. I think her mom's actually sold stuff on Etsy before, but her mom also makes hand woven, not knitted, but woven scarves. Like she makes some friggin' awesome scarves. So for you ladies, y'all, keep that in mind. I don't know why it's doing that. That's got to be a blemish that was on the leather for it to do that. See how it's got like the spots on it like that? That's a blemish that was in the leather. Huh. Oh well, that just adds character, right? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even have to dye this side. These are because this is the side that's going to show. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I didn't even have to dye those because you'll never see that side of the pocket. Oh well. All right, let's go over this with another coat. Okay. Let's go over this with another coat. I need to get some more turquoise. I used up all the turquoise I had the other week. That turquoise that I use, it's called a water stain. That stuff is beautiful. All right, this is the outer shell, and so the inside will get dyed. So let's see here. But the only part of this that you will ever see on the inside of the wallet is right here in the middle because the sides will be covered up by the pockets. and then of course the snap. So this you don't actually have to put. You don't have to do a very um, what do you call it? Uh, deep coat. And you want it to look decent. All right, that one's done. I got a couple grizzle bear slits, super nice level. I appreciate it, buddy. I haven't made any slips in a while. I need to make some more. So I know I mentioned earlier, I want to start getting into doing like a monthly giveaway. It won't be a knife, probably. More than likely, it'll just be like leather stuff because I am a leather channel. But I mean, if I come across a knife at a good price and I pick up something, I might be able to throw a knife in every now and then. But more than likely, it'll be stuff like a wallet, a keychain, a knife slip, stuff like that. But I just got to figure out how to do that, like what time of the month I would do it and everything. And the wife and I were talking about that the other day. I just think it's something that I kind of want to do. It would be kind of cool. Okay. All right. So now we let all that dry. And then, of course, you go and you do your edges once you're done with it and everything. After you get all the layers stitched and glued together. Even if you didn't do knives, you could do knife slips. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could do a knife slip a month, But the thing about that is knife slips, I guess you could say a generic knife slip, you just want to make sure it'll fit. All right, all that's got to dry. Then once that's dry, I'll throw sealer on it. I'll go over it with sealer. All right, so while that is working on being drying, hey, Jim, you must be making that for Kelly. No, I'm making this for the wife, Jim. It's her birthday today, Jim. Making one for my wife and one for my sister. It's genuine, real iguana skin, and this is what's remained after I've cut it up. See his legs and stuff, and it is from Tandy Leather, and it's called Purple Dyed Argarto Morado Lizard from Argentina. So this ain't your typical Florida iguana. That was my next guess. So, all right. So we've got all the pieces done. Yeah, it feels so much better now that I put the backing on it. It doesn't feel stretchy like that does, because this is just like so stretchy. Like I knew it would have to be back. It would have to have a backing on it because you want it to last. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you can see how it stretches. stretches more than regular leather. You know, all leather stretches a little bit and gives, but that stuff right there, I started, y'all saw me, I started marking it and I was like, it's going to be backed. All right. So while we're waiting on that to dry, so I'll go ahead and show y'all. This is what I've been working on for JB. And he's going to be putting some of these in swag bags and stuff. I've got to get Velcro to put Velcro on them. But I made I made his 3 different designs. I talked to him about it. Get some more out. Yeah, there's that one. There we go. So they're engraved. It's the Saturday Night Live. And then you got Saturday Night Live Big Red EDC. And then you got that one that I engraved on. I asked him if he wanted me to dye them. And he said no. He said just leave them like they are, you know, with sealer on them. So I sealed them. Got a whole bag to send to him. I've got a bag of stuff to send to Rob's Nerdy Knives. I've got a bag to send to Kelly. I've got a bag to send. Geez, I got several stuff to send. I've just been so busy. I haven't had time to go to town to mail stuff out. But I've got to get Gino. I've got to get his winnings box sent out from him winning the giveaway the other night, which I ended up having to do a huge box because all the other boxes I had, the stuff wouldn't fit in it. So unless I can find a smaller box, he's going to end up getting a big old box. So we just got to let all this dry now. And then got to seal it all. And then let's see here. Okay, let's move this all to the side. Let that be drying for a little while. I need to break out the red dye. I've been waiting on this to come in. It finally came in today. Thing about this too, when you buy these, they always send you a free dauber with it, which is kind of cool. Even though I have a buttload of them. But this is Fibing's red leather dye. So I've got to, where's that piece of leather? Right here. We got to find another piece of paper. And here we go. Because I'm doing some stuff for a couple of the guys in the fire department, and I've been waiting on the red dye to come in. So there we go. It looks a little pinkish, but after it dries and you seal it, it's a pretty bright red color. Yeah, I gotta do this, let it dry, seal it, throw it on the engraver. then seal it again after it comes off the engraver. Ooh, that smell. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's good right there. Let that dry. Alright, then I need to put that on there so I don't spill it, because I have spilt bottles before. I have a 5x9 box that just came in. Any of you know, Jim? Oh, nice, Jim. Sugar maple jack drops to up tomorrow. I need, no, maybe, yeah, I think this size is big enough for his gear tag. Yeah, so I'll do this too. Still waiting on my Blessed Knives Predator. Oh my gosh, you ordered a Blessed Knives? Oh man. Handmade knife from Donnie Bless. How long do you have to wait for that, Jim? Hey, Jim, you know me. I'll take any boxes you have, brother. All right, that should be good enough right there. That should be perfect size for the gear tag back gear tag for the bag. All right. Let's go ahead and hit this with a couple more, at least one more coat of red. All right. Yeah, I think that'll work out great. Right there. All right. Put the cap on that. Put that up here in my box with dies. If I can. There we go. Throw that dauber away. I don't get it on everything. All right. So once those dry, I can seal them. Throw them on the engraver. Hey, look, the purple seems to be drying pretty quick. So, yeah, howdy, crew. Hey, Gino. Just talking about you, man. So, I had to get you a humongous box because I couldn't fit everything else in it. in the smaller box. So hopefully I'll get that sent out tomorrow when I head to town tomorrow, hopefully. So, all right. Yeah, I still need to let these dry some more before I seal them. Yeah, they're still not quite ready to seal. You can see the light spots and the dark spots. The dark spots are still wet, so the light spot is where it started drying already. But you got to wait till basically the whole thing turns kind of like a lighter color before you can start sealing it. So since this is an interior pocket, because that'll be the outside pocket, I can show you what it'll do. Find this old shirt, cut me a piece for a rag. There we go. Fold it. All right. So there we go. Yeah. So see, you can still kind of see how there's lighter spots here and darker spots here. So that's what happens if you try to seal before it's completely dried. So you got to wait till all of this turns this lighter shade, all that before you can actually seal it, or else it just won't look right. So this is going to be an interior pocket. So this is the spot you'll see on the outside, so it doesn't matter. But all the pieces that are going to be out, visible to the eye, you just gotta take time and patience and let it dry. But it's what we can do. We just got a call. What time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. All right. So there we go. All righty. So there's those two pockets. Doing stuff and listening. Oh, you're good. And of course, you know, you got to do your edges. Go. All right. Okay. All righty. That's all smooth. All right. So, where are those other two? There we go, right here. These other two. So, because these are interior pockets, I can go ahead and do this. There we go. All right. Go ahead while I'm waiting on that to dry. Throw in a new blade. I go through razor blades so fast. Okay. This lizard skin is kind of cool though. There we go. Have you tried the ceramic blades? No, I don't think I have. I've bought blades off of Amazon. I usually just go to Harbor Freight and buy the 50 pack for like $5. All right. Okay. Don't know about their blades, but their braces are garbage. Oh, okay. No, I've bought them off Amazon before, but I mean, as many blades as I go through, it's just cheaper to go and buy a couple of packs of these from Harbor Freight for like $5 a piece. I got two of these little knives. I engraved my GBLC on this one. This is aluminum, and it engraved it pretty decently. All right, so there we go. We got those two and these two. So the wallets will be like this. This will be the outer pocket on each one will be like that. So that's pretty cool. And then you'll have the T slots behind it and everything. So, but yeah, go on the outside, open it, go on the inside. So, but I've just got to wait for all these to finish drying before I can finish sealing the rest of this stuff. I wonder, can you seal the iguana skin? I'm sure it already has a type of sealer on it. I'm pretty sure, but hmm, it didn't really do a difference. So yeah. Alrighty. Hey, Blue. I think Mrs. Grizzle fell back asleep. It's the Blue Mahati Ninja. Oh, there she is. I thought she fell asleep. She back. No. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Can I go ahead and seal this? Let's see here. If I can, I can go ahead and throw this on the engraver and show y'all what I'm working on. Cutting up that old shirt. Where did I put the seal? Oh, duh, right in front of my face. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Mrs. G's taking the good stuff. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, she's got Oxy and something else that they gave her for pain. All right. I believe this should be big enough for what I'm doing for the project I got to do. I don't think it should be any bigger than this square. I guess we will find out in just a second. All righty. Snake. Hey, Dwayne, what's up, brother? All right. Oh, I should go ahead and seal this one too then. So sometimes the thicker leather dries faster than the thinner leather. So like the purple that I just did on the backing of the iguana skin, that's real thin leather. So that's why it takes longer to dry than this. Because this is already dried completely. That's why I'm able to go ahead and seal it. It's another thing I really love about my water stains. Water stains dry super fast, and they have a sealer built into them. So when you go to seal it, it has hardly any rub off. All right. So I believe I've done this before. Let's see if I can do this again. I've done this before where I was on a live and I was able to switch my camera to my cell phone. So let's see if I'm able to do that. Share screen. Choose what to share with. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Pop out dashboard. No. Okay, well, maybe I can't. Anyway, I was going to show y'all the engraver, but I guess I can't do it. I don't know. I've done it before. It just is weird. Oh, crap. Volume. Okay. I need to get me another camera set up so that I can have this camera for here and a camera under the engraver. Since I moved my engraver and everything, oh, let me also show this real quick. So, Jimmy Crow sent me this. This is an old hickory kitchen knife. It's made, it says the Ontario Knife Company. So he asked me to make him a sheath for this. So I'm going to work on making a sheath for this, and I'll do a video on that. So I've got to find out exactly what type of sheath he's wanting. Is he wanting just a holder? If he's wanting a belt loop, or if he's just wanting something like to lay on his kitchen, his kitchen drawer, to protect it, basically. So I'll find out exactly what type of sheath he's wanting, and I'll show y'all how I do that. I am working on this for my niece's boyfriend. It's an old K-bar, and I'm making a sheath for it. But I've got to use my drill press to finish going around and drilling the holes out. And I did it with welts in it. So this sucker will not come off. Like it's on there. So that's a pretty good one right there. So that'll be something I can do a video on. All right, give me a second. Let me throw this on the engraver and see if it'll work. Oh, I can't. My bad. I can't do that right now because I have to hook the laptop up to it. And the laptop is using the camera right now. So, how can I do this? Well, darn. I guess I'll just have to do another stream later then and work on it and do it. Throw it on there and do it. All right, guys. Well, in that case, these are almost ready to be sealed. See how that's all turned? These are almost ready to be sealed. So I guess we can go back to working on this. How's that sound? Hold my paper, put my paper there. All right. All right. He's wanting to work in tandem with his Glock holster. He's wanting one to work in tandem with his Glock. Oh, you're talking about Jimmy? Blue, is that what you're talking about? Okay. Right. Down on the corner. Yes, sir. Just being silly. Oh, who all of y'all were on here the other day when I did a live and we were talking about um someone came up with we were talking about discussing how to do like a knife off, patch for myself, but not calling it knife off because somebody else, other people are using that. And someone came up with T-Rex tussle for my wife. Y'all remember who mentioned that? I can't remember who it was that came up with that idea, but give me a second and I'll show you something. Where are they at? What the crap? Where did they go? All right, let me move the laptop for a second. All right, this is ridiculous. I literally cannot find them. What the crap? I literally just made them yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. And I cannot find them now. Bad. Yeah. Do you know where those patches are that I made the other day? Oh, in the little bag. Where did I put the bag? This is getting on my see, guys, that's how disorganized I am. Let me look and see if they fell off the table somehow. No. I swear, if my head wasn't glued on. Oh, this is really ticking me off. This is ridiculous. I literally just had it yesterday. Did they get thrown in the trash bag? No, they did not. All right, this is getting ridiculous. Everybody's probably sitting there laughing at me because I can't keep track of nothing. It's got to be in this box right here then, and it's not. Anyway, I can't believe I misplaced them. I like literally cannot believe it. Oh, you know what? I wonder if little grasshopper got a hold of the bag because he was over here the other night. I wonder if he grabbed the bag and was playing with it. That little kid, love him to death, but he loves grabbing stuff off the table. All right. Well, y'all, I don't know. Anyway, so I made a T-Rex tussle patch. I made a bear fight patch. Oh well. If I can find them, I'll post a picture on my Instagram. But I don't know where they've gone. I literally had a Ziploc bag of them, and now they're gone. Sounds like an actual bear. Yeah, thanks. I know, right? I got no idea where it's at. I had them literally right here on the table, and now they're gone. Story of my life, right? I'll look for them again here in a little bit. Okay. All right. Baby, you getting up?
Yeah.
Don't trip on that cord.
I'm not.
Be careful.
I am.
You coming in here or you going to the bathroom?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. You don't think Grasshopper grabbed the bag and was playing with it, do
Have
you?
you looked on this side? They're right there.
I just looked over there.
No, they're right there.
You see them?
Yeah.
I literally just looked over there.
It's literally, I'm pretty sure, right there. Because that has the grasshopper bear and all that.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Am I really that blind?
They're right there.
Where?
Right there on top of that green thing.
Right here?
No, down on the ground. To your right. Go towards the couch.
To my right.
Whoa, yeah. Down to the floor.
Down to the floor.
Just over like half an inch towards your table. Oh my goodness. On the floor, baby.
I'm looking on.
Your hand just literally touched the bag.
No, that's this.
Oh. It looked like the grasshopper thing.
No.
I mean, he doesn't take things far, so it's not like he would have actually gotten it.
You okay? Need help?
No, I'm good.
All right, baby. It's just I don't know where else it would have been.
Just look for it later.
I will. I was wanting to find it so I could show it, but
I know. Start with fresh eyes in a little bit.
start with fresh eyes in a little bit. All right. He's just been looking for something. What did I miss? I need to go cut cord for a couple monkey face. I've done lost my mind, lost everything else, Kelly. It's all good. Yeah. Apparently, I don't know how to keep track of stuff. I was trying to find the patches I made the other night. I made several of them, like a whole bunch of them, and they've disappeared. So I don't know. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off. All right. That one. Oh, crap. I only dyed 2 of these, didn't I? I needed 4. I don't even think I have enough leather to do 2 more. I think that was all my goat. Oh, darn it. Let's see. They're rummaging through again. I need 2 more of these. Yeah. Send prayers. I need help. I need more help than I can give myself. Maybe I need to start growling while I'm digging through stuff. Make it actually sound like a real bear. Not wait till I can get the craft room cleaned up so I can get more organized. Tired of not being organized. I'm not. I gently put them in the box. Nope. Not the giveaway box. Oh, gosh. All right. Yeah, I don't think I can get 2 of these out of this. Nope. I can get 1 out of it. I'm sure I have another scrap somewhere I can get the other one out of. But anyway. I'll just go ahead and finish cutting this out. Organized is overrated. Well, I mean, yes and no. I just, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like a failure. You know, you try to get things situated, try to get everything like it's supposed to be. Man, I know I've been busy. I've had a lot going on. My wife having surgery and taking care of her, and she's going steer crazy, being cooped up in the house. And my son, he had to have surgery too. And thankfully, his girlfriend's is helping take care of him. So that's good. But it's just, I don't know. I literally had them laid out like yesterday, day before yesterday, and now they're gone. And I really don't know I don't know where they went. Like, I've literally looked everywhere for them. I guess after I get off here, I guess I will be going and literally looking everywhere. All right, so these two pieces will be like little tabs that you stitch in with the little D rings for the clasps to hook to. So those will lay right there. And within a few minutes, I'll probably lose those. The way my wife is going. So I hope y'all are having a better day than I am. All right. At least get all these pockets cut out. It's about time for me to go fire the smoker up. I'm doing some chicken thighs for dinner for my wife's birthday. I asked her what she wanted for dinner, so she wanted some chicken thighs. I'm looking and can't. I'm trying to stop. Tell myself I found it, but just can't see it. Then wait a few. Start looking good. Yeah. Yeah. My wife usually tells me to stop, take a break. It's aggravating and annoying when I know it literally was right there. You know, it's like if I wasn't looking for it and I didn't need it right now, I would, it would be right there. It would be there. But the second that I need something, it's gone. Okay. One more to cut out. All right. Almost on home stretch. All righty. So we've got 4 of those, 4 of those. Oops, found one more to do. All right, there we go. All righty, got all the pockets done. All righty, all that's ready. All I got to do is find another scrap piece of goat leather and dye 2 more pieces like this, and then I'll be able to put all this together. Put both of these together. So anyway, y'all, well, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go get the grill going and everything, the smoker going, and appreciate y'all watching. And y'all have a great day. Thanks for hanging out.